Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. Well, I'm gonna get right to it. Today I went to Chick-fil-A because they just released like a new barbecue bacon chicken sandwich. Now I know this came out, I want to say last year, but you only had the option for I think just the standard filet. But now you can get it grilled, spicy, or the original crispy. So I opted for the spicy. And I also got a new dragon fruit pineapple drink. I went with the Sunjoy. The lemonade did look more aesthetic, I'm not gonna lie, but it was just so bright pink. And for me, sometimes a lemonade it's too tart and too sweet. And with the iced tea lemonade, their Sunjoy, it's usually like a good middle of the road. So I opted for this. And if this is good, then I might try the lemonade sometime in the future. But, you know, it's not as pretty, but I think it's gonna taste sweet still. Even though it's like, you know, like it's the middle of the road, still gonna be overly sweet. And then I just got a large fry, and I'm nervous about this, or a medium fry, I don't know which one I got. But I'm nervous because I think they said they changed the fry recipe about a few months back, and I really enjoyed their fries, so I'm gonna be curious to see like what these fries taste like compared to like when I would get them in the fall. Now on this sandwich, ooh, okay, it looks a little messy. So, as you can see, right there, right? It has the Colby Jack cheese, the lettuce, bacon, barbecue sauce. And I sometimes, like I said, I don't like the lettuce because whenever there's like E. coli breakouts, it's always the lettuce. And I don't know. I should have said no lettuce. That's my main thing. I always try to tell myself just don't get the lettuce, but let's try it. Well, let me get the straw in here first. I haven't been to Chick-fil-A in a little bit. I don't go there too often either. Like, I don't think we had any even around here until like a few years ago, and now it seems like we have like 3 or 4 around us, which is odd to me. Let's try this first. Oh, that's really nice. Okay, that tastes good. Surprisingly not too sweet. Okay, let's try this one now. I don't know what side to eat. I'm just gonna put this down. Right here, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. I'm acting like I've never had a sandwich before. Mm. Where's the barbecue? Oh, on top. Okay. And the bottom? I don't like the way this lettuce looks. It's too wet. I'm gonna take the lettuce off because I really don't care about it on my sandwich. And when it's too hot, it almost looks like wilted spinach. Like I don't want that in my mouth. And I thought it came with a tomato. Am I going crazy? Okay, so far, it just tastes like a normal spicy chicken sandwich. I'm not really getting like a lot of the barbecue yet. Let me get from this end right here with the bacon. Okay. Mm. Okay, that tastes better. That's pretty good. Now, for the price, oh, I was kind of shocked. So, usually, like, I felt like a combo meal from Chick-fil-A is around $9-10 where I live. So I was so surprised. I even said, "Oh, excuse me, what was that again? I just got one meal." It was almost $15. So I'm confused. I don't know why. I just assumed that it was going to be like the same price as like a normal chicken sandwich. But yeah, so the combo meal itself was $12.39. And then for whatever reason, they charged me $1.14 for the dragon fruit the Pineapple Dragonfruit Sweet Tea Lemonade, 114 for a total of 14.34. And usually I think when I get a Sunjoy, it's like a 40 cents upcharge, which that was a surprise to me too. I never knew they were upcharging me. Now I sound like those people who get the orange juice for McDonald's breakfast. Like I had no idea. Truly, I had no idea. So I don't know why going in this time. I just assumed it would be like the 40 cents upcharge, but it's $1.14. That's a lot of money, I think, for a regular fast food combo. That's almost $15. And I just think about back to like that delicious Thai food video I had. I got a dinner-sized portion of Thai food and the Thai iced tea and the soup for like $17. It was like under $20 for sure. And I ate off that Thai food for like 3 days, 3 meals, you know? So if you and your friend or significant other are getting this, like expect to spend like $30 at Chick-fil-A. And that's just where I live. Someone said those Jimmy John sandwiches where they live were like almost $13, and I can't believe it. It's a good sandwich, though. I mean, I think it's the barbecue sauce. It's a good barbecue sauce. Watch it just be like Sweet Baby Ray's or something like that. I don't know what kind of barbecue sauce it is, but it's good. Oh. I want to try these fries. Don't pay attention to my eyebrows today. So I don't draw my eyebrows on. I do fill them in. Because they're kind of sparse in some places. And I don't think like I'm an expert by any means, but I couldn't get it together today. I don't know what the problem was. For some reason, they were like too long and then too close to each other. And I tried like so many times and I just said, I can't. I can't spend too long on my eyebrows for this old phone camera quality footage. It's probably not going to really pick it up anyway. But I was looking like that guy. I don't know his name. But he was in Lord of the Rings. He was like an elf. And he was that agent in The Matrix, right? The one who was like Mr. Anderson. That guy. You know who I'm talking about? I'm pretty sure it's the same guy, right? My eyebrows are looking like his at some point. I'm like, I can't. So, do you see what I'm doing? Okay. So one of my icks are, oh God, fast food sauce packets. I don't like touching it more than I have to because I know they drop them on the floor or they're touching other things. So like when people, I think I've said this before, like with Taco Bell sauce packets, like when people, squeeze them on their food and like suck the remaining sauce out with their mouth, or they even like use their mouth to tear it open. Like the thought of that, like it makes me want to vomit. I'm just thinking of people touching those and falling on the floor and like stepping on them. I can't. These feel different. Right away, these feel like they're made from a 3D printer. They feel weird. I don't like these. I'm going to try a few bites of these without any sauce too, but I don't like these. Why did they change it? Did you guys know they changed the fries? I thought some people were commenting, or what I read, that they did it so the fries would stay hot and fresh longer, like with delivery orders, but that doesn't make sense because I literally just went to Chick-fil-A. I feel like these people are watching me. They can watch me. I just went to Chick-fil-A and then found a parking spot. So maybe it took me 3 minutes to find a parking and set up this little phone camera and get to Chowtown, but like, oh, I just said I wasn't gonna dip it, didn't I? Sorry. These are already like not room temperature, but coming pretty close. That's a shame. They used to have really good fries, especially when you got like a really fresh batch. Like the saltiness, the crunchiness, the ratio to everything was really good. But these are just okay now. They probably, put more chemicals in it too. RFK Jr. is not going to like that. He probably hates this whole meal. This probably has red 40 in it for sure, right? Allegedly. I don't know. I don't want to get in trouble by anyone. This is a bummer. The fries are going with that soggy lettuce in the bottom of the bag. Maybe they're just doing like a driver's test or something. I don't know, because now they're getting around the car and doing like a Chinese fire drill type of thing. Are you allowed to say that? Back to the sandwich. I don't know. I just can't believe this is almost $15. I think back to like my first job when I first started working when I was 17. I think I was making $5.50 or $5.60 an hour. It wasn't any more than $5.60. A part of me wants to say it was even $5.30. And to know I had to work 3 hours with the public in retail to get this meal, I couldn't do it. But I don't know how much this would have cost back then. Sometimes I think about my past self, working in retail, not knowing any better, and feeling so hopeless. Because that job wasn't my first choice. You know what I wanted to do? Do you guys remember mystery shoppers? Or the secret shoppers, I guess? That's what my store would call them. Before I even applied to work at my store, I was applying to be a secret shopper. And this is like back in 2005, 2006. And I don't think they have them anymore. If they do, there's something else. I feel like everyone's I'm sorry, I don't mean to swear, but everyone's a secret shopper now with TikToks and like recording stuff. Because everyone loves to call everyone loves to call an employee out. Everyone loves to call an employee out for being rude. But I feel like the people who record these employees never worked with public. They never worked in food service. They probably never worked in retail. Because we have a connection, you and I, if you guys worked in retail, worked in the public, fast food service, you did your time. Like, you don't treat others like that, like your brothers and sisters in the trenches with you, you know? And I just remember I want to be a secret shopper. And what do they do? So, for those of you who aren't familiar or watching from out of the country, where I am from, this is back in the day, these corporations would hire these secret shoppers to come in. And I think they would, in my case, where I worked, I should say, they would say they'd come in and they'd get like a list of random things. It was either like what they wanted, or sometimes the company would say, you're going to go in the store and buy these X amount of items. And basically what you would do if you're a secret shopper would be get these items. And then you have like in the back of your mind, you're thinking, okay, is anyone going to say hi to me when I walk in the store? That's the point. Were they enthusiastic about it? Did they smile? Do they really seem like they want to be there? So that was like a point. So you got points for doing it, but I think you also got graded on like how genuine it was too. And then how long were you in the store? You had to like put your time down. Did anyone approach you? And then you could put like yes or no, or like it even like be questions like, were there employees around, but did they say anything to you if you needed help? So that was points. And then like, how was your checkout experience? They would make sure like, okay, how long were you waiting in line for? So was the line like 10 customers deep, and did the cashier ever ask for backup? Yes or no? When you actually went to pay for your items, did they, say, how are you doing today? Did you find everything you're looking for? There's like a whole checklist. And I think every store made their checklist different to, like, you know, kind of fit the mold of how they wanted their employees and customer service, you know, to be presented. And then back then, like, I think they still have them for sure. Like these club cards, the store cards, like, oh, do you have your blah blah card today to save X amount of dollars? That was a big thing too. Was like, okay, like, did they ask you for a store card? And if you said no, did they ask if you wanted one? So there was a whole little thing to do. And I really wanted to be a secret shopper. But I think I got scammed because when I was applying for those jobs, it was like, okay, so you use your card and then we'll reimburse you. So they would say, this week you're going to these 5 stores and then we're going to tell you what to buy. And then you submit your receipt to us and we'll reimburse you. I never even got it that far. I was waiting and waiting and waiting. I just know when I filled out this one website, like, I got so many weird spam emails. Like, I couldn't take it. Like, really creepy emails. So I think someone just, like, stole my information back then when I was like 16, 17 online. Probably on the dark web. I don't know. But do you guys remember the secret shopper thing? Were any of you ever a secret shopper? I would love to do that now. And I forgot how much you got paid too. So I know the way I explained it just sounded like I was doing it for free, or like you would do it for free. Like, get a list of items and then they'd reimburse you. But I think they also, like, compensated you for your time too. And it depended. I'm gonna look it up at home when I'm done with this video. Like, are those still a thing? Because I would love to do that. Watch me get scammed again. I have more to lose now. I'd be terrified. That was like a big thing when I worked retail too. Like, you're gonna get a secret shopper. And if you fail, like, that's the end of the line for you. Like, you wouldn't get fired, but you'd be so embarrassed. Because where I worked, like in the punch, like, not the break room, but the clock in, clock out room with the punch cards and all that, they'd have like the bulletin board of, like, you know, things to remember this week or this month, or like areas of focus, or just, you know, they get like shout outs. And whether you pass the secret shopper or not, they would print out your name and the score and they would highlight what was missed. And I want to say, out of my 7 years of working this place retail, I only got like 1 secret shopper. And I was furious because, like, they'll put the time of the day and all that stuff, and I have a great memory. And this person tried to say that I didn't say goodbye to them, and, like, that's not like me. If anything, I'm passive aggressive with it. Like, you will say bye to me back. I'm going to say hi to you. Oh, you're on your cell phone, sir? I'm going to say hi to you even louder. Because that's how paranoid I was that everyone was a secret shopper. Like, I took that stuff so seriously. And it wasn't even that big of a deal. That's why I say, like, all these people who are making, like, TikToks and, like, calling these Chipotle workers out because they're not giving them, like, a full scoop of meat. Like, come on. They've never worked retail. I guarantee it. Like, leave these people alone. This sandwich, I know I said it was just okay and I'm almost done with it, but it was pretty good. It's not worth the price. I would say if you're curious about it, just get the sandwich. But even then, I feel like you're going to pay like $8. So, let me put it this way. If money's really tight and you can't even imagine spending $14, $15 of fast food anyway, like, don't get it. If you're someone, like, you spend $15 to $20 every time you go out to eat, like, just for yourself, fast food wise, then I guess get it because you're used to it anyway. I don't think I mean, it's really good, but it's not like life-changing where I'm like, oh my God, every time I go there, I'm going to get it. And I think it's the price. Like, I'm not usually like a big Chick-fil-A person anyway. I do like their mac and cheese though. This was good. I don't really know what a dragon fruit tastes like, so I can't. I know what a pineapple tastes like, but I'm not like, oh, I can really taste the notes of dragon fruit and the hint of pineapple. It just tastes like a sugary summertime drink. I am curious to see what that lemonade tastes like, though. I'm so bummed about these fries, guys. As I eat more, but it's like, someone will eat this at my house. Why do they do that? Yeah, it's like a 3D printer fry. I don't like, even the way it feels, it's so different. Okay, well, that's my video for today. I can't believe I spent almost $20. Yeah, I guess almost $20 too, but like 20 minutes talking about secret shopping. Please, if any of you know what I'm talking about, please leave me a comment, because I'm not going crazy. If that was a legit job. But I feel like now more than ever, it needs to come back. Because I know I was just defending retail workers and stuff, and I'm always on the side of them, but I mean, the customer service can be better. I'm not saying they're meant to be like harassed and like film them and stuff, but you know, at least say hi to me, I guess. I don't know. I couldn't imagine providing that kind of service back then. But anyway, and I was only making $5.30 an hour. Okay, let me stop. I sound like an old person now. But I guess if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to go back and watch some other videos and comment and subscribe. Until next time, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.